What's up, everybody? It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for three old men to yell about shit that was better in our day. Also, it's quite entertaining. Joining me this evening, of course, are my co-hostess with the mostest, Dr. Diz DM. Still delayed there. It's your birthday, but let's be snappy about this. All right. Yeah. We got a show to do. Professionalism, Diz.
Dude, he's going comatose on chocolate cake.
The only person allowed to go comatose on cake is me, and I have a medical condition. All right. And last but not least, the one, the only, the Admiral, Double Up Buck. What up, Buck?
Oh, I'm here.
I mean, that's all we can ask for. You to be here with your smiling face.
A few other
Still
things.
On this side of the ground.
That's true.
I mean, I don't feel like I'm on this side of the ground. Not this week.
Not this week. Well, if you're here and you're like, hey, what are y'all going to talk about this week? Well, have we got a deal for you? Cheap admission at twice the price. And it's free, so you're getting a hell of a deal. So last time on Three Old Men, we talked about top 10 80s movies. We made a list. It was a pretty good list, but we kept naming movies. Chat kept naming movies. We got offline. We talked amongst ourselves. You know what we said? We was hearing these like selves. We know what we must do. And Buck was like, no, that's unheard of. And Diz was like, I don't know if we can. And I was like, guys, we have to do it for the chat. And Buck was like, I don't know if they're ready. I was like, they got to be.
I mean, clearly Diz wasn't ready because look at what the title says above our heads. So Diz wasn't even ready for this, Clint.
That's true. That's true.
Next.
Yeah. You should have just left it.
I mean,
in parentheses, just kinda.
Top 10-ish.
So we have went in. Our top engineers were on the case. They have went in and they've expanded our spreadsheet to 25 cells. So here we are. Nerdicopia Network presents Three Old Men presents top 25 80s movies. So, are you ready? Let's see. What do we have on the list so far? We have right now, currently, at the start of the show, we have number 1, Back to the Future. Number 2, The Princess Bride. Number 3, Die Hard. Number 4, Ghostbusters. Number 5, Top Gun. Number 6, Willow. Number 7, Predator. Number 8, RoboCop. Number 9, Short Circuit. That's right, chat. Johnny 5 is fucking alive. Number 10, The Batman. Well, actually not The Batman, but Batman 89. The superior Batman.
I was going to say not the Batman. No.
Yeah. Not the one with sparkly Batman. Number 11, The Goonies. Little known fact, there's a sequel to The Goonies that is a game on the NES called Goonies 2. But there was no movie, Goonies 2. Think about that, chat.
Is there a game? Goonies 1?
Not for the NES, I don't think. I think there may be an older game like for the Commodore Goonies. Mm-hmm. But I know the NES has Goonies 2 because I rented it. At Pat and Tubby's, RIP. Number 12, Young Guns. Number 13, Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Number 14, This Is Spinal Tap. We're turning it up to 11. And 15, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? So we've expanded the list already. We've got 15 movies up here. There's room for 10 more. Let us quest. What is the other movies, gentlemen?
Weird Science.
Yes, I will take that one. Yes, Weird Science. The best, all really horny movie that has no movies that you can watch on TBS. Because that's where we watched it, chat. Raise your hand if you watched Weird Science on TBS. Because you did. Exactly. Weird Science. That is a good movie.
I watched it in my head.
You wrote it?
You impressive. That is impressive, Buck.
I was just talking about the AI. Sorry.
I mean, you are an AI.
Oh yeah. Actually, we've been playing around with an AI, and it probably could have wrote that movie.
It probably could have wrote it. Yeah. It's scary. All right, number 16, weird science. All right, Diz, why weird science? Sell me, although you don't have to, on weird science.
So it seemed like in the 80s they were fixated on science movies. And this one, these guys, I mean, this asinine ideal of can we create a woman using our computer?
To be fair, it's like 1985, and dude has a computer in his house.
Yeah, it is true. And I'm getting the movies mixed together because there's another movie that I'm going to say here in a few minutes, and I'm getting them mixed together. I don't know. I don't know if I can say much more because they're merging in my head. I do remember there's like a car that gets fucked up when they're driving it or something like that. It's like a really nice car.
Well, remember, okay, so quick plot synopsis, chat. Two really nerdy dudes that can't get girls decides they're going to play around one night and make a girl. So they try to 3D model it and everything in their computer. They put bras on their heads. They take two electrodes, strap it to a Barbie doll, and like lightning hits, and somehow they create a woman, and she's really hot. At one point, they try to do it again and put the electrodes accidentally on, instead of a Barbie doll, it goes on to a picture of a rocket, and a rocket goes through the house. She has also magic powers. She can materialize, but she materializes two sports cars, like a Porsche and a Ferrari, I think, out of nothing.
Don't they like race them or something? I can't remember.
They do. They race them. She turns the older brother, that's like this big alpha male hunting guy, turns him into Jabba the Hutt.
I mean, don't forget about the Mad Max biker crew.
That's true. Yeah, that raised the house. Yeah. So, yeah. So I love that movie. I used to watch it, I think, every time it came on.
Chat is throwing out Blade Runner and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Both of those are good movies. Here's the question, though. Here's the quick follow-up question. Did you watch the USA television show based on the movie Weird Science?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, look it up. There is a TV show that ran for a few seasons, I think like 4 or 5 seasons on here in America. It was USA, called Weird Science. And it's the same thing of the movie, except they prolong it. And it is good. I enjoyed it. It was funny.
To be honest, if it would have been made today, it would be one of those Netflix series. Like 10 episodes.
It would be 10 episodes and not renewed for a second season.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do. If we get a Netflix series, it's going to be 10 episodes in one season, because that's all you get. Unless you're just crazy popular.
Okay.
We got to hire Jenna Ortega.
Does anybody have any issues with throwing Blade Runner and the Raiders of the Lost Ark on the board too?
I like both of those movies. The only thing about it, though, here's the thing.
And don't get hung up on the order. We're gonna like go back on the order here.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not getting hung up on the order. My only thing is, which one is better, Raiders of the Lost Ark or Last Crusade? Both. All three Indiana Jones movies in the original bunch were in the 80s. Because Last Crusade came out in 89, same year as Batman. I don't know if you want to have two movies from the same franchise in the list.
I mean, if they're good enough, they can be. So
okay, all right, that's fine. All right, throw them up there. We'll see how this goes. I'm fine with that.
Let's see, Raiders.
Excellent choices, Zach.
Raiders is the first one, right?
Yes. It was not called Indiana Jones originally. It was just Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And then the second one's called
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Remember that? Kalima.
Yep.
They ate monkey brains.
Yep.
Short was it?
And it has
Short
short
stack.
round in it.
Yeah.
Short round, yeah. Dr.
Um,
Joan, Dr. Joan, you crazy lady.
and Family Guy made fun of it. Lady
Yep.
isn't here because she's sleeping with the director.
And that is true. She did marry Steven Spielberg after that. Or George Lucas. I don't know which one. Steven Spielberg produced it. George Lucas directed it, right? Is that how it went?
Sure. We'll go with that.
Spielberg directed it.
There you go.
I'm spelling it wrong.
It's French. Radiers of the Lost Ark.
that? Crusaders.
The Last Crusade.
Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade. Good choices, though, Zach. I like both those movies a lot. Even Temple of Doom is better, though, than Crystal Skull. I think we can all agree with that one, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah. But can we all just forget that Crystal Skull happened? Because I'm pretty sure the new Indiana Jones movie is going to forget that Crystal Skull happened.
Yeah. I think they
The
were
only
on
thing-
crystal meth
Yeah,
when
yes.
they made Crystal Skull.
Or at least a bad batch of Crystal Light, which is also from the 80s. All right. So what's next? What's another movie up here, Buck, that you think can be added to the list?
Well, they definitely don't need to be added into the 20th spot for sure.
No.
All right.
But Aliens.
Alien?
Aliens. Aliens is good, yes. Sigourney Weaver back playing Ripley. She gets defrosted.
I mean, I don't know if I'd count it as back playing.
Why not? It's a sequel.
Yeah, but I mean,
She's playing Ripley from
she
the
never
first
really
Alien movie.
left. It's
The
not
movie-
like it's not like
The
they-
movie ended.
I'm saying it's not like there's a long time frame. Like example, having Peter and all of them show up in Ghostbusters, right? Afterlife. They're back playing themselves, but they weren't playing themselves in the last Ghostbusters movie.
True. 6 years between Alien and Aliens. Oh, good while. But
All right.
very good movie. I like Aliens.
So we'll keep throwing movies up on the board if we think that they're anywhere close to being in the top 25, right? If they're pretty close, not. If they're way off,
because it was
we can talk
57
about-
years after the first movie.
She was frozen on the Nostromo for a long time.
That's what
Master
happened to Master Chief.
Yep, that's what I think. They thought him
On
out
the
to fight
on
aliens
the
too.
Infinity.
Yeah. Master Chief frozen for years. The game series has been frozen for years, has never thawed back out.
All right, here are some movies that are not on the board, but are
Hold on,
a
I
movie.
wanna throw one up.
Go ahead.
Damn
I'm
it.
just trying to keep it rolling so we can get them on there, so then we can debate where they belong on there.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Most excellent choice.
Most triumphant.
I mean, there was one that was discussed last episode that did not make the list at all.
What was that?
Full Metal Jacket.
I mean, that's a good movie. We put it on there.
Well, I'm just saying, I brought it up last session. It was not on here under anywhere near.
Oh yeah, we got
Roger Rabbit
we got,
when
we
we
got some of
started
that.
this.
That's true, Zach. That's true. It's got to go on here.
What's
Zach's
the movie?
right. Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're
I know
putting them
what
on
you're
there.
thinking. I know what you're thinking, Zach.
We're
Give me
probably
some
going to
sugar,
quickly
baby.
start eliminating things again here in a minute. But all right, so we got Highlander. No, I don't know that it belongs on the list.
I mean, it's Highlander 1's a good movie. Highlander 2's a little shitty. Especially if you don't watch the director's cut. If you watch the original cut of Highlander 2, it is batshit crazy. Oh.
I put it down here below in the alternates.
Okay, that's fine.
Um,
Zach's rolling out some. Zach, you've thought about this.
I don't think that one makes top 25.
Coming to
Coming
America.
to America?
Nope.
Why?
Are you not an Eddie Murphy fan, sir?
I am. But
Coming to America?
that one was not one of his better ones.
What? What? What is what? Coming to America and Beverly Hills Cop are two of his best movies that he's ever done.
I didn't say anything about Beverly Hills Cop.
I know,
Coming to America.
I know. I know. I know.
We have dissension here. I'm going to put it down here on the alternates for now, okay? And we can discuss it.
Coming to America. Good. Okay, we don't have Beverly Hills Cop on there either.
Beverly Hills Cop either. Yep. All right.
I told you, Clem, my thoughts on movies is way different than yours.
I can tell.
Like there's not a single thing up there of Missing in Action, Delta Force, Rambo. None of them are up there.
I thought we
Like
put Rambo
Rambo.
on there.
Fucking Rambo right now.
But which one? First Blood Part 2, or Rambo 3?
First Blood Part 2. Because First Blood, to me, was more of how they treated our non-vets when they came home. And that was kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3 took place with what he had to deal with over there. And that's a whole different thing than dealing with the bullshit of being mistreated when he comes home.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but First Blood, Rambo First Blood, the first movie, is based on a book.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I didn't know that until
they mistreated our vets the same way they mistreated him in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a close to true, and it sucks.
Yeah.
For that purpose, not the movie. The movie didn't suck. It's just, if I had to choose, I'd rather see, him in action than him having to deal with bigotry and bullshit.
Yeah. In the book, Rambo dies.
Yeah.
Then he writes more books. Well, actually, they do, and they explain it away that the end of the book was a dream.
They Dallased it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Who shot John Rambo? Which also is JR. Oh my God, it works! Oh! My brain has exploded.
Clan just now linked them, chat.
Yep.
Shit hit the fan.
Oh my God, chat. I am so deep down the rabbit hole. I'll never find my way out. Hello, everybody. This is Duke Nukem.
Okay, what about? I'm gonna just throw two out there because they're
both go
comedies.
All right. I'm a fan of 80s comedies. Yes. No, yeah. Yeah. Check.
Revenge of the Nerds.
I'd be watching Spaceballs over
I like
Revenge of
both
the
of those
Nerds.
movies, but Spaceballs more than Revenge of the Nerds.
Ooh, I think we're coming up with a new ideal here, like a face-off type of thing.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah, we may do that at some point. Yeah. That's it. You like Spaceballs?
Yes. Yes.
Spaceballs.
Small.
All right.
Oh shit.
Put,
Okay.
put Revenge
But
of the
no,
Nerds down here at the bottom. But don't know that it will pull its way up there.
have either of you watched History of the World Part 1?
I've watched part of it.
Okay.
haven't
Well, then I
watched the
won't
entire
add it. I won't put it on there then. It is very good and made in 81, just like me.
Okay, here's the other one I was talking about earlier. Real Genius.
I
Now,
know I've watched it, but I can't
That's the
remember
one with Val Kilmer, right?
Yep.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Now,
That's
I really like the movie. I'll bring it up, but I don't know that it belongs on the list. It's a good movie. It's worth watching, but I don't know that it's a top 25 movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially, I mean, if you haven't seen it, the whole thing is they develop a laser, right? And
Freaking
then
lasers.
they're doing it at like a school or something like that. And then all of a sudden it gets sold to the military or given to the military or something like that.
Nice.
And then they break in and like either disable it or I think they steal it back or something like that before the military can use it or whoever it is, the CIA. I can't remember who's trying to use the freaking lasers.
Freaking lasers.
But it's worth watching. It's a Val Kilmer movie.
I'll have
He's
to
pretty
watch it
young in it.
again. It's been so long since I watched it. I really don't remember what happens in it. Oh, okay. We're forgetting a bedrock of America. Something that our nation was built on. None of us, the three of us here, the people in chat, no one has mentioned anything about Ernest.
Yeah. I haven't mentioned Pee Wee Herman either, but you know.
I'm just saying.
I knew where that was going.
I'm just saying. You have Ernest Goes to Camp. Funny movie. You have Ernest Saves Christmas. Both of those in the 80s. No one's mentioned Ernest.
Do we say Ernest has a top 25 movie?
I'm just throwing it out. I'm gonna leave it up to you two whether he goes on the list or not. I'm just throwing it out.
I mean, when I think of 80s, I don't necessarily think of Ernest, but I did
All right,
watch a
that's
fair
fair.
amount of his movies.
That's fair. I was just saying. All right.
All right. Did we talk about Caddyshack?
No, we did not talk about Caddyshack.
I think that might be a top 25 movie. I mean, it probably
Yeah.
beats out Spinal Tap at least.
Yeah, Caddyshack, very, very good movie. Highly recommended. I think it definitely should go on there.
Okay. So I'm just gonna drop off Spinal Tap. I really like Spinal Tap and all, but you know,
I just wanted to put it out
you
there,
have to
chat,
go.
that Diz is taking his own movie away.
That's true.
It's true. And just because I'm putting it right here doesn't mean it'll be 14 or whatever.
It's just easier to use the same spot on the spreadsheet,
It
chat.
is. Yeah.
right. You know what else we don't have on here?
Well, there's a few things we don't have on there.
That's true. That's true. I'm just saying though, when I think of 80s movies, like me watching movies in the 80s, some of my favorite films are technically slasher movies,
Right.
horror movies, right? And like, I don't know about you guys. My favorite slasher guy, Jason Voorhees. We don't have a Friday the 13th movie up here at all.
It is true, and I can't really weigh in on this. I'm not a horror film fan myself. Didn't really watch them. I don't know. You'd probably have to. I mean, Buck, what do you think? I'm sure you've watched them.
What do you think, Buck? What do you think, chat? Help me out here. What do you think?
I'm trying to see where or what it would over topple on the list.
We'll get them here, chat. Watch this. We're getting riled up. Watch this. I think it should probably take Willow.
I think you can fuck right off there, Baldy.
That's a low blow bringing out the bald part.
Oh, side note, did you watch the last episode of
I did.
The Willow? Oh my! I watched half of it last night. I watched the other half tonight.
Oh, I did.
It's good.
I'm
And
watching
they
it
brought
out of
they
order.
brought him back, even just in voice. They brought him back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So your
I mean,
suggestion was,
I guess you could put Friday the 13th in place of Evil Dead 2 if Clan really wants it on the list.
No,
I'm just saying.
no. We won't add the slasher film to the list. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
Since he wants to knock out Willow, we might as well take out one of the other horror movies while we're at it.
For shame.
I mean, you can't be toppling a movie you ain't never seen, Clan.
Uncle Buck. Now
Uncle
that's
Buck
a
is a
good
good movie.
movie.
That is a good movie. Uncle Buck is a good movie.
There is a series of movies that we haven't brought up for this either.
I guarantee you that's true. We haven't
Because
touched on a quarter of the movies.
Rocky has not been brought up at all.
True.
If
To
you're
me,
going to
the
bring
best
up,
one's 4.
I was going to say, if you're bringing up Rocky in the 80s, it has to be Rocky 4.
Because that was the best one. I don't know what the hell they did with 5.
No one knows. No one knows. 5 killed Rocky for like 30 years.
Yeah.
So you're saying Rocky 4. And I get them mixed together. So I can't remember.
4's where he goes to
That's
Russia and
Dolph
fights the
Lundgren.
Russian. Yep.
I would agree. That would be the best Rocky movie. Yes.
The Russian kills Apollo. Then Rocky goes to fuck him up.
And
For
the
killing
best
Apollo.
part is the Russians doing steroids and running on all this sophisticated technological bullshit, and Rocky's running in waist deep snow, literally killing himself so he could beat this dude up.
All right. So there's one on the list here that we probably put on the list because it's a good 80s movie, but it's not. Our list says 3 Old Men's top. So it's technically none of our favorites. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove Dirty Dancing. I don't think any of us would pick that over Rocky 4.
Yeah.
No.
Zach tried to slide Tremors in, but unfortunately Tremors doesn't make the list. It is once again 1990, the year that had 48 number 1 movies.
Right. We'll have to just do the top 50
top 50 19 movies that came out in 1990. Yeah, because for some reason every good movie was made in 1990.
And then 91 we'll have to do it again.
Ooh, Scarface.
That's true.
That is an 80s movie, right?
Yes, Scarface is in the
Scarface beat out
came out in
any of
83.
these movies? Now we could maybe bump Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Which one do you like better, Raiders or Last Crusade? Me personally, I like Last Crusade better than Raiders.
I did like Sean Connery in the movies. So
Yep, Zach agrees with me. Last Crusade is the best Indiana Jones movie.
any issues with Scarface, Buck?
Are you going to say hello to my little friend?
It can make the top 25.
Through Scarface and not a Friday the
might be.
13th movie. If you guys right here.
What about
Hey,
Tron?
I told you that 13 could make it. You just didn't like where I wanted to put it.
It's true. What about Tron?
I mean, to be fair, Clint, I'd take 13 over Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Is Tron 80? Yeah, 82. It's okay. I feel that people give Tron more than it's worth. Tron was big because of the technology they used to make Tron and how it looked. The movie itself is okay. I actually think the sequel is better than the original.
I do like the sequel better, so I guess that could knock it off the top 25 there.
Yep.
Okay, what about Beetlejuice?
Yes, Beetlejuice good. I like Beetlejuice.
I mean, if I'm looking here,
I mean, there's still one that we ain't got in the top 25 that's got to be up there.
What's that?
Star Wars Episode 5.
That's the best Star Wars.
Empire Strikes Back is not on that list, and it should be on that list.
All right, so what do we drop off for Empire?
I mean, I would definitely watch it over either Blade Runner or Who Framed Roger Rabbit for sure.
Fair.
But that's just me.
It's better than a lot of movies, to be honest.
Oh, I know.
So,
it should be in the top 10, but I'm just saying, if you're keeping it on the top 25, just removing them and then reorganizing them afterwards.
That's what we'll do, yeah.
The 15th or the 17th spot for sure.
That's true.
I could see
what up, Sly?
Blade Runner or Weird Science.
Oh yeah, or Weird Science.
Between Blade Runner and Weird Science, I'd watch Weird Science over Blade Runner.
That's why I picked Who Framed Roger Rabbit or Blade Runner.
What about Rabbit here?
Yeah, I would watch Episode 5 over Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Would you watch Blade Runner or Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Me, I would do Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but that's just me.
So it's your call, Dis.
I like them
it's
both,
up to you.
But I may like who, and this may be nostalgia because I haven't watched the movie in a long time. I would probably pick Roger Rabbit over Blade Runner.
That's fine. That's why I gave y'all 2 spots to put it in, because I would watch it over either one of those without a problem.
We'll just put Empire.
That's what everybody calls it. It's just Empire.
SW Empire.
Swimpire.
Swimpire. Back to Beetlejuice.
Against the Field, I don't know if I'd watch it over any of those.
What about Bill and Ted?
I would watch Bill and Ted over Beetlejuice. I really like Bill and Ted. That's just me though. I could be wrong.
I'm teetering on it, but I do like Rufus. And we don't get Rufus in the newest one, really. So
that's true. Yep.
Rufus.
That's true. Rufus makes the movie. He does.
Okay. So we talked about Beverly Hills Cop earlier. Does that make it up there?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be top 25.
I think Beverly Hills Cop should be in the top 25, yes.
Okay. What would you bump off to give it a spot?
Do you agree or not that Beverly Hills Cop should be in the top 25?
I'd bump 15 for Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, between Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Beverly Hills Cop, I'd probably watch Beverly Hills Cop.
All right.
Or Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Now he's throwing in the sequel.
Which one?
We'll say Beverly Hills Cop, right? Because you got to watch the first one.
All right. So just
I would say add Roger to the alternates to see if there's anything that we would change.
Okay.
That's not completely kill him.
Frame.
Like Disney did.
All right. So alternates right now. We have Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Highlander, Coming to America, Revenge of the Nerds.
Now there was two movies that we had on this list.
Yes.
That didn't make the top 10 and got bumped. And the question is, do these two movies make it back in the top 25?
I mean, I would think so, right?
What are they?
The Terminator and Gremlins.
Yeah.
They were on the list and we bumped them out of the top 10, but we're doing 25. Okay. So
I've got them down in the alternates. We'll discuss, I guess, once we get
chat.
Through.
You got to start naming which ones you want on the list, which ones you're okay to get off of here, because we're getting ready to take some people down.
I mean, we never even really discussed putting ET on the list or not.
Fuck ET.
Exactly. Nobody ever mentioned it because we're all kind of like, The Breakfast Club never was discussed about the list either.
God, it's going down here in the alternate real quick. Okay. The Lost Boys. Good movie, but is it top 20? Is it worth the alternates list? I don't know if it'll hold up. I don't know that it would hold up to make the 25.
Here's the thing, too, to think about, too. Both The Breakfast Club and Weird Science are John Hughes movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Part of the universe.
Leave it to Clem.
You're welcome.
I'm relocating my alternate list here. Make it easier.
Maybe we do a top 30 list.
No. This is as far as we're going.
Are you just wanting to do a top 1,500 list, Glenn? That way we just list them all and
just
put them in order.
Them all. Watch out, the Empire's coming into frame. Wah, 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 wah. The only good part about the Empire is as long as they're shooting at you, you're safe.
Right?
They should just shoot at the wall and they would probably hit people.
Remember what Michelangelo said? Good thing these guys aren't lumberjacks. The only thing safe in the forest would be the trees.
And what year did that
Which will be
movie
number one on our
release?
list of 1990 movies, chat.
All right, so we don't think The Lost Boys is close, right? Yay, nay.
I mean, this
I
is a good
mean,
one, but I don't know.
There's
if
movies
it's-
in our alternates that I would watch before The Lost Boys.
Yeah, okay. All right. Throw anything out there you guys want to. We have some fantasy movies we haven't. I don't know that we've talked about. Maybe we did last time, but I forgot.
Conan?
Well, yes, Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, not the Destroyer.
No, I mean the Destroyer's not bad, but Conan the Barbarian's better, I think.
Barbarian, better movie.
Yeah.
So what's our other fantasy movies here? Masters of the Universe?
Is that an 80s movie? I don't know.
It
if
is
it's
an 80s movie.
It is.
Yes,
It is an
it is
80s
an
movie.
80s movie. I think it's like 85 or 86. Dolph Lundgren as He-Man.
I know. Yeah, no.
Yeah, his most horrible movie ever made.
Nothing like He-Man. Nothing at
No.
all like He-Man.
No, has nothing to do with it other than there's He-Man and Skeletor.
We're gonna leave Eternia and go to the real world.
You got this
and
magic
we're gonna keep all the
synthesizer.
names the same, but that's it.
That's it.
All right. I'm gonna throw one out here, and feel free to not say it.
And
makes
where the
list or
fuck was
whatever.
Battle Cat / Cringer?
But
They couldn't
that's a
afford
good
it.
one too.
It
Right?
wasn't in the budget.
I wasn't going to mention this one, but Zach brings up Never Ending Story.
Yes, that was one of the ones that I was going to bring up. Yeah, the Never-Ending Story, Labyrinth, the one wasn't Tom Cruise in one?
You're talking about
We got the
Legend.
Dark Crystal. Yeah, Legend, the Dark Crystal, or any of those on the top.
with Tim Curry playing the devil.
The devil.
Out of
You also
those,
have Beastmaster.
I would prefer the Never Ending Story.
Beastmaster. I really love the Beastmaster. I don't know that it can be in the top 25, but I really.
Oh,
love
it's
the
not
movie.
top 25, but that was a great movie.
I might say the Never-Ending Story. I really like the scene where the horse is singing and the stuff.
Damn, that's cold. I like the
Artat.
fact that the theme of the theme song from Never Ending Story is used to help save the world.
It is, yes.
Yes.
And Clan's favorite, Transformers the movie.
That, yes. Okay, listen. That's a good movie.
I didn't say it wasn't.
The Transformers cuss twice in the Canadian cut.
Oh my god, Commando.
And
It's not 25. But I like Commando also.
the negative parts, Optimus Prime dies.
And you got your favorite leader of all time.
He's the good part about Rodimus Prime in the 86 movie is that at least for the 10 minutes he's in it, he's not a whiny bitch.
That's because music's playing, and when he gets it and nothing really is going on voice wise.
Exactly. You get the music that is used on my sub alerts. You got the touch.
That's all you can say.
That's it. That's all you can say. You got the iconic. Then you got the iconic Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime there in the background as the music's blaring, and he's picking up the Matrix of leadership. One shall stand, one shall fall. Arise, Rodimus Prime. And he's all like, Megatron, you're going down. He's like, fuck you, I'm Galvatron now.
Right?
He's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a
All
good
right.
movie. I don't know if it makes the top 25, but it's a good movie in my heart.
This one might. Field of Dreams. That would make you think for a minute.
Movie makes you cry. I haven't watched it since I became older and became a dad and stuff. But I know if I do, I'm going to cry. But yeah, Field of Dreams is a good movie. Field of Dreams is a good movie.
Is it better than RoboCop?
All I know is if you build it, they will come.
I will strike you down, sir, on your birthday.
Can we
I will
can we
strike you down on
can we
your
go into
birthday.
business and we'll make a strip club and call it Field of Dreams?
I like it. Let's do it. The name of our 18 plus Patreon.
What do you think? Field of Dreams? Does it knock off Evil Dead 2? Did it knock off Scarface? Is it better than Weird Science? These are some really hard questions. Okay, all right. I'll let you think about it. We have some real contenders at the top of this alternate list, though. So at some point, we're gonna have to answer these questions. The Naked Gun.
The gun is good. The gun is.
We haven't even mentioned Lethal Weapon either.
No, Lethal
That's true. Lethal Weapon. Too old for this shit.
Weapon. The Naked Gun.
See, tune in where we introduce the top 45 movies of the 1980s.
Karate Kid. Does anybody like that?
Yeah, Karate Kid, good. I would watch the Karate Kid over the Goonies.
God, I was watching Cobra Kai and they were doing flashbacks, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot more about those movies than I remembered.
Yeah. What say you, Diz?
I've got it on the alternates. What was
He said he'd watch it over the Goonies.
Karate Kid, the Goonies. Truffle Shuffle or the Crane Kick?
I was going to go with Wax On,
Wax
Wax
On,
Off against
Wax
the
Off.
Truffle Shuffle.
I don't know. It's on the alternates list. We'll come back to it.
Now we're pulling at everybody's heartstrings. Like, yeah, but I like it better than this one. And everybody else responds with, oh, the fuck you don't.
Zach had brought this up. War Games.
I don't know. War Games or a nice game of chess. I don't know. War Games is good. It's not on my personal top 25.
I agree. It's good, but it's just not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But I would watch it if it was on TBS.
I would, yes. If it's on TBS or WGN, I'd watch it. I'm not watching Urban Cowboy.
I wouldn't mind getting to see it on TV again to see Iron Eagle.
Urban Cowboy.
The ironest of eagles.
To be the one who've ever seen that one.
Iron Eagle?
A long time ago.
I don't think so.
Isn't that the one where like the guy gets kidnapped and his son goes to like his old Air Force buddy or whatever, and they steal a plane to go save him?
Well, not necessarily steal a plane. The kids that all work on the Air Force base requisition 2 planes with full payload loadouts to go out on a training exercise, which is really them going to save him. But the kids of the people that are in high positions of the base know how to do their parents' jobs well enough that they requisition the 2 planes and all the ammo.
Yeah, it's got Louis Gossett Jr. in it as
Yeah.
the Air Force
As Chappie.
pilot. Yep.
I like that one. I don't like that one as good as Top Gun, but I like that one.
You like that one better than Full Metal Jacket?
No, I do not like that one better than Full Metal Jacket.
I think what we're going to do, what we're going to come down to at the end here is each of us are going to have to pick 8, or let's see, we got 25. So what would that be? Each of us could pick 8 of them, right? That would be 24. And then we have to battle over the 25th one. That's probably what it's going to come down to.
Or are we going to have to take this list and do what we did with the desserts and put the list in order of how we want them and then see where it ranks between the 3?
We could take the list away and order them, and our 25th could all be personal preference or something. That's a good idea. I mean, there's a lot of Big Trouble in Little China, but I wouldn't put it on the top 25.
Escape New York. Or Escape from New York.
Yeah. It's a good movie, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's not in the top 20. I watched it recently. It's not in my top 25. I remembered that movie better than it actually was.
But I mean, like, to me, with Rambo, you're dealing with like Delta Force and missing in action, where Chuck Norris is literally doing the same shit Rambo's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Platoon? Do we bring that one up?
I would take Full Metal Jacket over Platoon. I love both of them, but I would still take Full Metal Jacket over Platoon.
National Lampoon's Vacation? Any fans?
Just don't know if that makes
Christmas Vacation is the superior movie.
Okay, so we say that Christmas Vacation has to be on the top 25.
The Christmas Vacation is the better vacation.
At least there is an argument. So we'll put it up here. Yeah, we may end up with the top 50.
The list keeps growing.
That's because we picked the wrong time frame. We should have broke it down into like 80 to 85, and then 85 to 89. The list would have been a little easier to manage instead of a whole decade.
That's true. Kind of like our list for 1990, where we're going to have to break it down from January to June and then from July to December.
I thought we were just going to do the top 50 in 1990.
You might as well, because holy shit. Dad, if you can think of a movie from when you were younger, if you're around our age, 9 times out of 10, 1990. Unless it's Terminator 2.
Which,
Let's see.
By the way, Terminator 2 wins top movie in 91.
I'm just writing down movies now that I want to go back and rewatch.
Diz is making his watch list.
I mean, Diz, you got that link still that I sent you, right? Every movie from the 80s.
You know, a movie I don't still have it. It may be in Discord. A movie I want to watch, and I keep reading about it because I'm reading Ready Player One, is Ladyhawke. I don't know if it's any good or not, but
I liked it.
I've never seen it at all. So
I've never seen Ladyhawke.
I always thought they could have came up with a better name, but you know, it is what it is.
There's a lady in it and a hawk. It works.
Yeah, but the lady is the hawk.
Well, then it works
Planes,
even better.
non-automobiles.
Oh man. We just put every John Candy movie in the 80s on the list because shit.
No, because we don't have that many spots to have everything else.
I
too
know,
planned.
but damn, that man can act. Holy shit. He's a funny dude. R.I.P. John Candy.
Right?
You were too
Surely
good for this world.
Airplane should be on the list, right?
I do think it should be on the list, and don't call me Shirley.
Roger, Roger.
They're speaking jive. Does anybody here know jive? I speak jive. June Cleaver speaks jive in a movie. That should be it right there. That sells the movie.
Yeah, it's on there. The balloon keeps coming back toward my head.
Misty
that-
says that
the
she likes
balloon
Lady
has-
Hawk as well.
She's
That's
seen
'cause
Lady
that
Hawk.
balloon
I
has
have not watched it.
mixed.
I've not watched it either.
That's because both of y'all have issues. It's fine.
I didn't even know it existed.
I didn't either. I'd never heard of Lady Hawk before we saw it on that list. I was like, what is this black magic?
It does have to do with black magic, yes.
Exactly. These people turning into animals. Remember what we talked about earlier, Misty? It's that. So they don't turn into animals at the same time.
Right.
Diz knows what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
no. What about 16 Candles?
See, that's another John Hughes movie, though.
It
Do you
is, I
like
mean,
Breakfast
he owned
Club?
80s.
Yeah. Do you like
Yes.
Breakfast Club? 16 Candles?
Yes.
Weird Science.
Yes.
I know. They're all good. That's the problem. They're all good.
I'd take Weird Science over 16 Candles.
Let's see. I would go with that. Yes. Yes. I'll agree with that. Weird Science over 16 Candles.
It'd be a toss up with Breakfast Clubs and Weird Science, depending on what kind of category you wanted to go with there.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I know between the two of them, if you put Breakfast Club and Weird Science together, Breakfast Club is probably the more popular of the two movies.
Right.
Just generally.
All right. So
like them
we're coming
both.
down to the last like 18 minutes of the show, unless we run over a little bit because we're a little
What
late.
about
when I
Risky
was trying to get
Business?
everything set up. It is. I liked it. It was.
I like Diz's response. Yeah, shit, that's a movie.
I know that movie. I've seen that movie.
I don't know if it's better than any of these, but
All right, chat is saying that one member of chat, hi Zach, how you doing? Says he likes Aliens better than Predator.
Well, yeah, but we
Yeah,
haven't
I
even
see.
come close to reorganizing the
let's
list.
see,
So your vote has been counted. Thank you, sir. I think I agree
All
with
right.
you, Zach.
Are there any other movies?
I mean, there's a buttload that we haven't even
I
brought
know.
up.
I know. Worth that you think are worthwhile. Because I think we're getting to the point where
I know
we
there
need
will be
to-
after this.
we need to put the final touches on the list and start figuring out if anything needs to be replaced, and then reordering it.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm thinking that definitely needs to be on the list. I don't know. I think we may have it between the movies we have and the alternates. Because we got like 15 alternates. We got more. Okay.
28 with
Hey.
the ones I wrote down that I just want to rewatch the movies.
So in Zoom, did you know that that's a movie, Glenn?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it, but I do know that
I-
it's a movie.
I've seen it recently.
You own it, don't you?
No,
Yes, you do. Don't lie. Don't lie. You do own it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You probably own the NES game too.
I do. You want me to go get it?
No,
got the
I don't,
cartridge
because
and
I
the
don't want
booklet
somebody.
and
I don't.
everything.
I don't want anybody trying to break into your house. But
I mean, they can try, but they'll be going out in a body bag.
because that game is, I'm pretty sure, valuable.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
We're talking about Little
Uh,
Nemo, chat. Oh
I
my
missed
God,
it.
Diz, what did you do?
I had to look at the chat because you guys were talking about it so much. I was like, that's the only way I can do it.
That's true.
Now, did you know that they remade a movie on Netflix about Little Nemo?
I did not.
Or not remade, they made a movie. It's called Slumberland. It
Mm.
has Jason Momoa in it.
I watched that movie.
It's about Little Nemo. Think about it. The girl's name's Nemo. And what's his name?
You know, I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, it is
But yeah.
Little Nemo.
Also, surprisingly good movie.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa good in that movie. I was surprised, but he's very nice.
But it is definitely based on that game, Little Nemo.
There you go. Sent you guys a message. I found something, took a picture of it the other day.
You sent us a message where?
On your phone.
Oh, on the phone. I was like, there's nothing in Discord. There's nothing in Zoom. What the devil is
Yes,
going
exactly.
on?
What are you messaging? Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, right?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I've got the booklet with it and everything still.
Yeah. Sold horribly, very rare.
Very rare, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Didn't know
Because
that.
it sold horribly.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay,
It's at
so-
George's house, isn't it? You son of a.
There's
You
a lot
know
of stuff
what?
at
You can
George's house.
you can take that and probably buy Chrono Trigger and have money left over.
Holy shit.
If you had the booklet with it, you could definitely get Chrono Trigger.
God, Chrono Trigger is really expensive.
Well, yeah, but it
Anymore.
was still with its original booklet. That game is very, very valuable.
All right.
Okay.
So how many movies do we have on the alternate list?
28.
28 movies on it. We have 25 and we have 28 alternates.
So we
Out
got
of 25
53
that we
total?
have.
If we made 50, we would still have to
We
eliminate
still have
three.
Three.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So
But I'm not taking the time to reorder 50 movies.
No. Okay. So
Do you want me just to name off the alternates and see if we would replace any of the movies with the alternate?
can you copy the alternates over to the our DM there in Discord?
Yeah. I can.
Okay.
And if there's,
It just
I
helps.
don't think there's any duplicates there, but if there are, I found
It
one.
just helps
duplicate
if I
and
can see
removed
it.
Let's see.
I'm a visual learner.
Bingo.
All right. Okay. So bam. Okay.
You know what I'm thinking about right now, Clandis?
What do you think about? Tell me. Talk to me.
Majora's Mask.
Fuck you. That is definitely not in the top 25.
Wait a minute. There's like four fucking no, there's like 7 things on this list that we didn't even bring up to discuss, Diz. You
The
sent
bottom?
us your I want to watch list.
Yeah.
Well, the ones at the bottom are the I want to watch list. Probably starting at like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, going down.
Yep.
You do bring up Escape from New York, and we did talk
Right.
about
That's true.
Platoon and Risky
But
Business.
So,
but
There's
we
many.
did
Akara-
talk
there
about
towards it.
we did talk about Akira.
or Akira, I mean, say anything.
did.
We didn't mention that. Raising Arizona, we didn't mention that.
We didn't know, but I wanted to watch them.
See,
so I
Clan,
put 'em on
Diz
that list.
manipulating shit again. He always does.
I told you it was my watch list. The manipulator.
Hmm.
Here's my phone off. Hey.
Yay! That's true. That's true. There's a lot of people telling you happy birthday, Diz. Damn it. Even our alternate list is a good list.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay.
We can go through them one at a time if you want. Just real quick. It'll be like, would you remove anything on the list for this movie?
All right.
All right, Airplane. Is Airplane better than Spaceballs?
No.
Okay. Is it better than Rambo?
No.
Evil Dead 2.
No.
Out of that whole list, I put my 2 at the bottom.
I like let's see. I can I bump Airplane for anything here?
Because I feel like those 2 should still be in the top 25.
I can't bump. I mean, here all right. Well, pick out the ones just like Buck did that you think should go on the list yourself. And we'll compare. I don't know. I can't put what they would replace at the moment, but I'm just going to put the ones that I think belong up there.
I'll edit one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean,
This.
if we do the '90s, we're gonna have to do it 1 year at a time, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be
That's
it's
not
gonna be
even
crazy.
fun. This is way too hard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. This is like I'm picking my favorite child right in front of him or something. That is a smiling. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do here, chat. We're putting our favorite alternates on a list. And then I guess we're gonna see which ones match up and then see which of those matches we think should knock off something in the top 25 list. Just for transparency, chat. Off the alternate list, I chose Christmas Vacation, Never Ending Story, Lethal Weapon, Karate Kid, Highlander, Coming to America, Terminator, and Gremlins. Buck has said the Terminator, Gremlins, Karate Kid, Never Ending Story over Bill and Ted, Scarface, Weird Science, Beverly Hills Cop. So he
Not
even put in what he
necessarily in
wants
those
off the
orders.
list. He even put in what he wanted off the
Yep.
list. I didn't put what I wanted off the list.
I got Christmas Vacation, The Never Ending Story, Karate Kid, Field of Dreams, The Breakfast Club.
So, Diz even brought Gremlins into this, and Diz
I
doesn't
did.
even want Gremlins in the top 25. That's sad.
After I've seen all of them. I think it's a good 80s movie. It is, I don't know. It's not top 25 for me. All right.
All right, so where do we match up, I guess, on this list? So
Never Ending Story is all three. Karate Kid's all three.
there you go.
Those probably definitely belong.
So the question is what to remove to put them in.
So Christmas, Never Ending Story. Sorry, Never Ending Story. I mean, personally, I don't think any of us would pick Scarface over that.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to remove that. Okay. And the other one was Karate Kid.
Yep.
Would I watch it over the Goonies? All right, would I watch Bill and Ted or the Goonies? What do you think?
For me, Bill and Ted.
I was gonna say, Diz, how could you say if you would watch it and then ask Clem what he thinks? that doesn't work.
It's hard to pick.
I like the Goonies, but I like Bill and Ted better.
Would I watch this over that? What do you think I should do? That's not how that works.
Karate Kid or the Goonies then?
Karate Kid.
Dang, I didn't even have Goonies on the chopping block, chat. It Diz chopping Goonies.
That one hurt a little bit.
Hey, I didn't even have that one on the block as one of my four.
I'm sure that it'll hurt more here in a minute. Let's just go ahead and say the top 5 are protected.
If I was going to remove Beverly Hills Cop, I would probably put on Coming to America. Just to have an Eddie Murphy movie somewhere in the list.
Yeah.
Isn't Arsenio Hall in that?
Yes, Arsenio Hall's in Coming to America. Yeah.
And James Earl Jones?
James Earl Jones is in it. Yes. There's a bunch of people in Coming to America.
I mean, James Earl Jones also in Star Wars.
And Field of Dreams as well. And Conan. How's Conan not on the list?
I don't know.
I mean, you didn't even put it on the alternate list, Diz, so you dropped the ball there.
We're going to make an emergency substitution. Conan's got to go on the list. Conan has got to be on the list. I think we're all in agreement. Conan should be on the list.
Space Conan.
I would watch Conan over the Never Ending Story.
Yeah, I would too. I would watch Conan over most of the list though. So You know what? It really blew my mind. I watched Conan on TBS for all those years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember sitting at home and getting a piece of the like the Jello ready mixed cheesecake. Having a
Mm-hmm.
piece of that and watching Conan the Barbarian. And like,
Yep.
this is a really good show. And then I grow up and I'm like, all right, cool. I go to Walmart and I'm like, oh, they got the DVD here, and I buy the DVD and take it home. Didn't realize it was rated R.
Yep. Like,
I
this
was
is an
like,
even better movie than I
this is
remember.
even
Damn it, Turner, you were messing up a good movie.
so never ending story for Conan.
Oh no, Buck,
Everybody,
what's your
everybody
input?
good with it?
What's your input, Buck?
I mean, there's quite a few on the list that I could see Conan replacing. We all three agreed on Never Ending Story, though. We all three agreed on
True.
Conan.
True.
We have
True.
not
That is
all
true.
three agreed on every other movie that's been put on this list tonight.
All right. So, well, it's true. Before we bump the never ending story, though, would you pick the never ending story over anything else here?
Yes, at least three of them.
I would watch it over Spaceballs. I would watch it probably over. Every time I look over on that left hand column, I'm like, I can't look over there. I would probably watch it over Bill and Ted.
That's me.
Have you watched it? I mean, I've watched it more
I've
recent.
watched all three Never Ending Story movies. Yes.
No. Bill and Ted recently.
Oh, Bill and Ted. Yes, I watch it all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Yes.
Every
I watch
Thursday
it. I watch it at least
before
twice.
this show.
Yep. I watch Bill and Ted at least twice a year.
Well, I mean, that's not all the time.
Well, it's probably more than Diz watches it.
It's true. So,
But I'll let you remove a movie that I put on the list. That's fine. I just can't believe it's that one.
use the Schwartz. I'm just typing here. You tell me.
I mean, that's fine. If you think the Never Ending Story is better than Bill and Ted,
Would you watch? Hang on, before you do anything, Dis.
Mhm.
Plan, would you watch Never Ending Story over Weird Science?
no.
Would you, Dis?
I mean, I probably would. I do like them both, but I don't know. I like a fantasy movie over a comedy most of the time.
I do as well.
I really like comedy. So, are we saying Weird Science? We'll put Conan in there in place of Weird Science and keep Never Ending Story, or
I mean, we both know that Beverly Hills Cop, Weird Science, Bill and Ted, and Spaceballs are like Klan's staples.
That's true.
So,
Oh, to be fair, I haven't watched Weird Science in probably 20 years.
I probably haven't either, to be honest.
But I also haven't watched Never Ending Story in like 30.
yeah, but how happy were you clan in Stranger Things when the song came on and they started singing?
Listen, a lot of people like the dude playing Metallica in the Underdark. For me, it was the never ending story at the end of
Exactly.
season 3.
So
My
I
wife
think
thought
Weird
I had
Science
went
should disappear.
utterly crazy. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "You don't know this song?" And she's like, "No." And I said, "You are not a nice person."
I mean, there's also Batman up there. I mean,
Listen, you can do what you want to do, but there are some movies that are sacred. All right, you're not taking Batman off this list.
I would say I would just move Weird Science and put
just saying.
Conan right there.
I
Because
think
I've
Conan
heard
is
from
better than Weird Science.
because I've heard from both of y'all that when that fucking song came on Stranger Things, that y'all both knew exactly what the hell was going on.
And I can't bump like Short Circuit or RoboCop or Predator over there. So I mean,
Yeah, I'd say the left hand column is kind of stuck.
Or Batman.
Short of
okay.
rearranging.
So does Conan replace Weird Science or Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Or Bill and Ted?
I would watch Spaceballs over Weird Science.
Then I would remove Weird Science.
All right.
Especially since neither one of y'all have seen Weird Science in like 20 years.
All right. All right. I mean, I think we have our list maybe here. Is there any others you want to debate? I mean, I really like the Breakfast Club, but you know, it has to be like a balloon like there's slightly in the street. It's moving over. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
So Diz is sitting at the bench with us with his birthday balloon clan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. Was there anything else? I mean, we had the Terminator and Gremlins, and those are a lot of people would say like really top tier 80s movies, but I don't know from our list if it beats any of the ones that we like out. Personally, Terminator 1 is not my favorite Terminator movie by far.
Oh no,
we're still in the wrong decade for the best Terminator movie.
No, but
Terminator 2 is the best Terminator movie.
It's a good movie, but I don't personally I can't put it in the top 25. There's other action movies I like better than that, and I really like the Terminator movies, but I'd watch Predator, or RoboCop, or Rambo, any of those over.
RoboCop definitely a better movie than the first Terminator movie.
All right, do we want to go down the list here and see if we all agree on, because we'll get all agreements that they belong or not. So the top 9 on the very far left, we all agree on. Is that true or false?
I'm fine with the top 10.
I would say not fully in that order, but yes.
Okay.
Because I would say number 17 belongs in the top 10.
That's fair. That's fair to say. Let's go to the second column here. So we got 10 through 17. Do we all agree that all of these belong here and should not be replaced?
Oh,
Empire, Conan, yes. Caddyshack, I would say yes. Rocky 4, yes. Karate Kid, I really like. Those are the 5 I would completely lock in. The others I'm fine with. people have objections to them.
I'm fine with them being on the list.
I will concede on removal of 15 and leave it on the list
Okay.
because
I mean,
Clan will not be able to sit there and tell me that I hate Eddie Murphy, so he can fuck off.
I mean, I like Beverly Hills Cop, but I'm not in love with the movie either. But it's a good movie.
Honestly, with Beverly Hills Cop, I like Coming to America better than Beverly Hills Cop.
I agree. I like that one better than Beverly Hills Cop. But you got quiet. So are we leaving them alone then, or are we talking about 15? If 15's an open spot, we can say that that's an open spot, and we'll come back to it in just a second, and we'll go through and we'll all suggest a movie to replace it, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an Eddie Murphy movie. He doesn't necessarily have to get one. I mean, in the top 25.
Eddie Murphy.
I know. I mean, looking through the movies, I mean, how many movies did he have in the 80s that he was like in?
Beverly Hills Cop, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Coming to America, Trading Places, 48 Hours. I think another 48 Hours.
There was also Eddie Murphy Raw, which was him doing his live stand up.
Yeah, Delirious.
I don't know if I count the comedy specials.
Hey, it's one of the movies on the list.
It is
top 1500.
It is in those lists for sure. But I don't know. Just like if I was doing one for this decade,
hey, it made it big enough they put it on VHS.
They did do
so,
that. I mean, it is good. But all right, is 15 up for grabs or not? Landis, yay or nay?
Sure.
Buck, I think Buck says yeah. Anyway,
I already said that we can leave 15.
Okay.
Y'all both already locked it in, so I said I'd lock in 15. It's fine.
Okay. All right. 18 through 25. You like all of those movies? Any objections to any of them?
Look at his face. Clan doesn't.
But this is not my list. When I make my list, yeah, there'll be different movies.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you're okay with it at least.
Yeah.
Is there any one movie that anybody here would want to put in? I mean, I would throw The Breakfast Club up there, but we could, shoot that one down or not. If there's any one movie that you want to throw up, just
it's I don't know. It's very weird to me that we have a top 25 list and Christmas Vacation's not on it.
Yeah, agreed. Actually, yeah, but and we have watched that movie recently. So.
Yes.
Then remove Spaceballs and put Christmas Vacation in.
That's fine.
Okay. Christmas Vacation.
Unless you want to leave Spaceballs, remove Beverly Hill Cop for Christmas Vacation.
Do that too?
I mean, we gotta have an Eddie Murphy movie. The only thing I'll replace Beverly Hills Cop with is Coming to America.
I mean, I would too. Buck, do you have any?
Hey,
Do you
I've already
prefer
said my
Beverly
piece
Hills
about it.
Cop?
So y'all do what you
Do
want.
you, do you prefer Beverly Hills Cop over Coming to America?
I've already said or Coming to America's not in my top 25 ever, but that's on y'all.
Okay. I mean, that's a hard no. So
But that's a 2-on-1 vote out, so you can put it up there if you want to.
That could be.
What do you think, chat? Beverly Hills Cop or Coming to America?
Oh no, you don't get to ask chat. This is 3 old men top 25. You gonna vote it. You got to be mad enough to vote it, Clan. Quit asking for backup.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
You got to have one or the other, right? Between the two of them, I like Coming to America better.
For better or worse,
That's fine.
this is the list that we've combined. This was very difficult the way we did this one. We may not do this method ever again.
And in that regard, 15 can stay for the sure fact of Clan got voted out on number 6, whether he wanted it or not.
That's true.
However,
That's true.
Clan hasn't seen number 6, and I have seen 15.
Yep, I have not seen number 6.
All right, so now we just have the reordering.
Actually, out of the entire top 25, number 6 is the only movie I haven't seen.
So
well, then you better get hot.
This is true.
It's on Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus. So what I think we should do is each of us take the list here and order it from 1 to 25 with the ones that are on it, and then on the next 3 old men, we'll just start off the show by showing the list, discuss it a little bit, and then we'll get into the other topic, whatever that happens to be.
Okay. Also, our individual list will be in Discord in the 3 old men channel. So feel free to go in there, see the list, discuss, and we'll have a general public discussion 2 weeks from today.
I really like how the first top 10 list of the consoles, we were like almost identical, and now we're getting to these things and we're like completely just
now we're getting ready to cut each other's throats because it's like we're calling our mothers bad names.
It is. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll stop there before we all out just follow.
Also, if we can place the alternates in Discord as well.
Yeah, I've got them right there.
Okay.
Well,
the top
actually,
53
you got 'em
movies
too.
of the 80s.
You've got them too.
well, now, place the alternates is not your wish list. So there's a difference.
Which ones did we remove? We removed Beverly Hills Cop.
We moved Beverly Hills Cop. What was it? We removed the Never-Ending. We put Never-Ending Story in for
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs was Christmas Vacation, and Scarface was Never-Ending
Story. Yep.
Okay. All right. And I think from the Lost Boys up was the alternate list there. So
yep.
I'll do that plus those 3.
So so just so we know the rules here, is our top 25 list the movies in the top 25?
If you're going to post something on Discord, you can put any movie from the 80s that you want to.
Okay, so I will post. Yeah, I'll post my movies in order.
But for next time, we need to each of us take the top 25 here, and don't post it. Just send it to me or whatever, and we'll reorder the ones that are there. Okay?
Well, we'll post in the DMs because it's no fair you knowing all the answers.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that too. Yeah.
Because it's going to be messed up, chat. He has done it every time so far.
Here's our top 25 list. Oh my God, it's my list.
Number one is The Breakfast Club. I did
Like,
it.
that wasn't even in the top 25. What the hell?
Mm, all right. Well, I guess we'll stop there, and I don't know what the topic is going to be on the next one. We probably won't even get to another topic. We'll probably just talk about this.
Yep. The next will be top movies of the first half of 1990. Now we'll talk
So
about something else.
we have my D&D campaign coming up this Saturday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time here on
Yep.
Nerdcopia Network. Not actually Heroes Cataclysm. Come check that out if you want to watch some D&D. On Monday, every Monday, we do Super Retro Game Show Extreme. Me and Clan Diesel there, where we play some old retro games. And we're currently playing through Majora's Mask, which is Clandis' favorite Zelda.
No.
It's on his top 25 list.
Listen, I'll be so happy when we get to Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. I will be so happy.
So, and normally on the next Thursday after the D&D stuff, we have After the Roll, but I don't know that I will be available for that one. And you can stream it if you like to. I'll send you the files so you can get on there and do it yourself if you like. But I definitely cannot next.
Does that mean that I have to make the Zoom call if
Yes.
Diz isn't going to be there?
I'll make the Zoom call. It'll be, if Diz is not there, then he won't mind that I make the Zoom call. If Diz is there, then it's forbidden.
Yep. I'll probably be on a lot of drugs. So
Yeah.
Then you got to be on.
and then I'll be on.
The discussions will be amazing.
Holy shit, you see that unicorn? Like he's majestic. You majestic one-horn, beautiful son of a bitch. I love you.
Diz, that's the Minotaur, not the unicorn.
It's not on its head. It's back between its legs.
Okay. Rob, I hate to break it to you. Shrek, not an 80s movie.
No.
It's the one movie he knows.
There you go. That's true. He does know. He does like Shrek. Yeah.
He doesn't watch a lot of movies.
Out of all the animated movies you think of, it's like The Little Mermaid is the only one that is an 80s movie.
Land Before Time.
Well, Land Before
Time. That was an 80s movie.
It was.
That was better than Little Mermaid.
What do you got going on?
Yes.
Well, hopefully all of my medical stuff is not going to show up and bite me in the butt and kick me in the face next week. And I will be streaming more this coming week. This week has just been horrible with stuff. So we've got that hopefully starting again Monday without much issue there. Then of course the following Saturday should be my campaign. I don't know if we'll have Vald in there or not, depending on how he's doing.
Hopefully
after his procedure.
I may have a raspy voice.
Yeah,
I'll
hopefully
speak for him.
Because this coming Tuesday is the final wing of the first raid launch for Look for Raid, so that everybody that has not been in a group to be able to run the raid actually gets to fight the final boss of the raid.
Nice.
So that comes out this Tuesday.
I have not fought any of the bosses of the raid.
Yeah, you're not even high enough to even try to get in the raid.
Rude.
It's not my fault, Gabe, but I've tried to help.
Rude.
I really have, Chad. I've got like 6 level 70s now trying to help them get done, and neither one of them have got done yet.
I've got 1 level 70.
You're not done.
I know, but at least I got level 70.
I didn't say you didn't have a 70. I said you're not done.
I'm just
Probably
saying. I'm
hammer
just saying.
through a lot of it this weekend. That's probably what I do.
But that's my plan, is to hopefully because then with the raid being out like that, I could potentially stream running the whole raid. We'll
That is
just
true.
queue the first wing for LFR and then shift to the second wing and then the final wing. And then everybody can kind of see the way the fight breaks out throughout the raid.
Sounds like a plan.
So we'll see how that goes Tuesday. But I do plan on trying to get back into streaming again Monday, provided I'm not in the hospital myself due to situations that have been happening for the last few days.
Well, let's hope.
Put the balloon back there. All right. So I think that's all the announcements and stuff. So come check us out. We do other things and stuff, and we like to have fun. And join us. I guess we'll do this in 2 weeks. So it'll be on the
2 weeks.
19th. All right.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Arc 2 to come out.
Arc 2. Yeah. Return of the Dinosaurs.
When Clan and Diz both hop in and
Honestly,
try to
there's
play.
too much shit coming out. I need somebody to be my sugar daddy and to start buying me shit, please.
I mean,
that I'll
I'm
just
gonna
collect.
buy a server for Arc 2.
I don't play
Does
games, I just collect them.
Does it have a date yet?
It does not. And that's kind of Vin Diesel's call. He has pushed it back twice now because, quote from him, we will not do Arc 2 the way Arc 1 was launched.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty rough.
Because he enjoyed Arc 1. He bought into Wildcard and is a part of Arc now. Even has a character in the game. And Vin's trying to make sure that they don't have any bullshit go on at launch. So, but as soon as I know a date, I will post it in Discord so that everybody knows.
Well, until next time. Let's see your cue.
Do what?
That's your cue. Until next time.
Oh yeah. May all your rolls be natural. No, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. All right. Hey, you kids, get off our lawn.
There it is. See you guys.
See ya.